Welcome down to the Malted Man Cave. I'm your host, Keith. Tonight, I have something incredible to review for you guys and gals. 2 words, Lagavulin and sherry. All right, I'm back, and as I said, guys and gals, I have something incredible to review for you guys tonight. Courtesy of Mike from Mike's Whiskey Reviews, which if you already subscribed to him, go check him out. Mike's Whiskey Reviews. But as many people know, we swap bottles back and forth, and the most recent bottle that he gave me is Lagavulin 20, which happened to be the 2020 Fèis Ìle special limited edition from Lagavulin. As many people know, unfortunately in 2020, the Fèis Ìle festival was canceled due to COVID, like so many things this year. But thankfully, we are still able to get a hold of Lagavulin's special bottling. I'm not sure how much he paid for it. I will give him a call or text and put the amount right there. Many of you guys know I love Lagavulin. It's probably in my top 5 distilleries. I think a couple weeks ago I did the 19-year-old, I think from 2019, the 2019 Fèis Ìle limited edition special bottling. So tonight we're going to do the 2020. This bottle is a distillery exclusive bottling from Refill and PX Oloroso Seasoned Hogshead, personally selected by the distillery manager, Colin Gordon. It's number 3126 of 6,000 bottles that were bottled. Anything else I want to say about this? Comes in at 54% ABV, and I believe not colored and not chill filtered. So, without further ado, let's get into some whiskey. I specifically did this so I didn't have to share with Dave. Sorry, Dave. Oh, yeah. See, if I had Dave here, I just want to have that big of a glass, and that wouldn't have been good for me. Not good at all. Waste not. Oh my gosh. All right, so initial impressions. I had Compass Box Tobias and the Angel, I think probably about a year and a half ago. Something about this reminds me of Compass Box Tobias and the Angel, except for a little bit better and with peat. If that tells you anything, and I really like Compass Box Tobias and the Angel. I think it had like some 38-year-old whiskey in there, some 40-year-old, and then like some 26-year-old. It was an incredible whiskey. So without spoiling the review, let's get into the nose. And initially what makes me think there's this juicy fruit bubblegum, which I got a lot on the Compass Box Tobias and the Angel. And there is this note, I think it's probably from the sherry cask, the PX, and the Oloroso, and it is phenomenal. I could smell and nose this all night. Oh my gosh. A little bit of cinnamon butter. Some soot, almost like Springbank soot almost, which I haven't really gotten a Lagavulin before. Ginger. Almost like a raspberry, like sugar confection. What have I? I had recently a donut. It was a raspberry cream filled raspberry donut, and kind of like the inside of the jelly filled was raspberry, and then you get a little bit like the confectionery sugar, and then the frosting on top. Oh my gosh, it's so rich and just decadent. A little bit of floral. I think lilies. Sticky prunes, probably from the PX influence. Maybe a little applesauce. Slight, and it's not super strong, but just a real slight milk chocolate just there lurking in the background. Salted cured meats. Burnt twigs. little bit of raisins and vanilla. Just truly, truly a decadent, sweet, just sugary dram, but it's not cloyingly sweet because it's got the, the floral and the burnt twigs and the soot to kind of back it up. Just makes it a little complex and balanced. All right, into the palate. Mm. Mm. Oh my goodness. Soot, pepper, applesauce, cinnamon and ginger. The juicy fruit bubblegum is there. No, it's not as strong as it is on the nose, but it's still there. That raspberry, almost Turkish delight, almost like I know I get it, and I've heard other people say they get that on the Glenmorangie Kinta Raban, the old one. I'm not sure, I haven't had the new one, but it just tastes like raspberries or Turkish delights, and then that powdered sugar, confectionery sugar on top. Mm. Truly a great dram. Maybe a little pears. Maybe even a little coconut. Maybe almost a little Coco Lopez like I get with a lot of Glendronics. Slight milk chocolate again. Oh, that springbanky soot, burnt twigs. Sugar dough cookies, which I typically also only get with Brook Laddie and Springbank, but I've been getting that on Lagavulins lately. And I don't know if I just missed it before, or if it's just in my mind, but the last 2 or 3 Lagavulins I've had, it's been there, which is one of my favorite notes in whiskeys, that cookie dough note. I don't know if it's the yeast or what exactly is doing that, but it's so good. Mm. There's just, I'm not going to do as much justice to this because I've been a little under the weather. I have strep throat. So I got some tasting notes, but I didn't really finish them. So, I mean, I can still taste it. It's still coming. So if I can taste this many good notes being sick, I can't even imagine how many notes there are not being sick. Oh my goodness. Oh. Again, a little bit of floral. Man, that pepper and cinnamon hot candies is there. Vanilla, frosting. Just truly delicious. All right, on to the finish. That sooty, peppery, cinnamon, a little bit of prunes or raisins is there. Raspberry confectionery sugar is there again. It's long, very long. Well, maybe not very long. Especially the pepper and the soot and the raspberry confectionery, that lasts for a long time. So no, it's a long finish. It's not as viscous. The only slight, and I mean slight negative, this is not as oily as I would expect it to be. It's still delicious, and it still actually has a good mouthfeel. I just would have thought for a 20-year-old Lagavulin with good cask, and I don't think it's chill filled. It's not quite as oily as I would have thought. Let me see if it's got some legs. Yeah, see, it dropped pretty quick, which means it's maybe not quite as viscous and not quite as oily as maybe some are. So, maybe a few of them are hanging on a little bit. One just like right away, and To be honest, I did. I know this is going to be blasphemy to some of you. Normally, I always wash it. I had one drink and then I just washed it out really good with water, which I know is blasphemy for putting a Lagavulin 20 Fèis Ìle 2020 limited edition in there. But I thought I got it pretty good. But so that might be tampering with it a little bit. But excellent stuff, Mike. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Gonna have to give this a 93 out of 100, almost a 94. If it was more oily, buttery, biscuity, I would have given it a 94, 95, but I'm going to give it a 93 out of 100. Fantastic stuff. I'm not sure if it's worth the price. I didn't look it up, but again, I think I said that I would put it earlier in the video. Obviously, if I was rich, which I'm not, I would drink this all day, every day, and pay whatever I could to get it. Older Lagavulins are just so special. But without further ado, thank you guys for joining. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and remember, Scotch is definitely